Role-play activities. Role-play in group discussions is a dynamic and engaging method for exploring different perspectives, understanding complex situations, and developing empathy. It involves participants taking on and acting out roles different from their own. Here's a detailed look at how to effectively use role-play in group discussions. In role-play activity, people actually perform the role of others in order to get to know them empathetically. Planning the role play. You have to first define the objectives. Clearly outline the goals of the role play. This could be to explore a specific issue from multiple perspectives, to practice responding to certain situations, or to develop empathy and understanding. Select appropriate roles. Choose roles that are relevant to the topic and will help achieve the objectives of the exercise. Roles should represent different viewpoints or stakeholders in a given scenario. Prepare scenarios. Design scenarios that are realistic and relevant to the group's context. Scenarios should be complex enough to allow for meaningful discussions and exploration. Conducting the role play. You have to follow certain aspects while conducting any role play activities. You should first assign roles. Assigning roles to participants ensures that they understand the background and viewpoint of the character they are representing. You should encourage them to fully immerse themselves in the role. Setting the scene. It provides a clear context for the role play. Explain the scenario and set any necessary ground rules. Start the role play. Allow participants to interact according to their assigned roles. They should communicate and react as they think their character would be. Facilitate the process. Monitor the role play, ensuring that it stays on track and remains respectful. Intervene if necessary to guide the discussion or to add complexity to the scenario. Encourage interaction. Encourage participants to interact with each other, exploring the scenario from their character's perspective. This can involve negotiation, problem solving, or conflict resolution, depending on the scenario. Debriefing after role play. Reflection on the experience. After the role play, have a debriefing session. Ask participants to reflect on their experience, what they learned, and how it felt to assume a different role. Discuss perspectives. Encourage participants to share insights about the different perspectives they encountered and how these might apply to real-life situations. Connect to real world. Discuss how the insights gained from the role play can be applied in real-world contexts. This can involve drawing parallels to actual events, discussing changes in viewpoints, or planning future actions. Tips for successful role play. There should be clear instructions. Make sure everyone understands their role and the scenario. Safe environment. Create a supportive atmosphere where participants feel comfortable experimenting and expressing themselves. Flexibility. Be prepared to adapt the scenario as the role play unfolds. Time management. Keep track of time to ensure that the role play does not overrun and there's enough time for debriefing. Encourage creativity. Allow participants to be creative in their responses and interactions. Avoid stereotyping. Ensure that roles and scenarios do not reinforce negative stereotypes or biases. Role play is a powerful tool in group discussions for exploring complex issues, developing soft skills like empathy and communication, and for seeing problems from new and different angles. It can be particularly effective in educational settings, training sessions, and team building exercises.